Hi guys, I just really quickly want to show you my makeup collection. It's going to be a bit of a shaky video because it's all done handheld. The lighting is not going to be super great, but it's what I've got. There's a bit of a mess in the background. I apologize for that. Hopefully you don't mind too much. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I'm going to start out by giving you an overview of my vanity, and here it is. Don't mind the mess in the background. You can see in the mirror it's laundry day, so I am cleaning the linens and whatnot. But this is just my vanity. On the left-hand side here, you can see that I have a box with all of my hair products, lotions, deodorants, that sort of thing. I've got my brushes here. I've got a couple of kabukis. 3 cups with my brushes. I keep 2 cups for my face brushes and 1 for my eye brushes. I've got my beauty blender here, and I just keep my couple of makeup setting sprays on the vanity top also. I've got my makeup mirror, which is dirty. Sorry about that. I have a set of hot rollers here that I keep on the vanity top at all times, and then on top of those I just have a Kleenex box and my top coat and base coat for my nails. And then in here I have all of my palettes. I know it's kind of a mess. It's just how I store them because I have so many. On the top here I just have my February Ipsy bag that I keep up here to remind me to use the products so that I can try them out and review them for you guys. So there's that. And then underneath, like I said, all my palettes. So I've got a BH Cosmetics palette, some e.l.f. palettes, some more e.l.f. I've got my Urban Decay Naked and Naked 2 palettes here. I've got more Urban Decay palettes all along here. There's some Wet n Wild ones here, and some e.l.f. here, and then these are just all of my nail wheels. I just went through and did all of my nail polish swatches for my whole nail polish collection, so I'm just keeping those there for now until I can think of a better place to store those. And then I just have my glasses case here. I've also got some brushes that I'm drying that I washed yesterday, so I normally would have waited for those to dry and put those away before I did this, but it was just taking forever to dry, and I didn't want to put off filming this anymore. So into my actual makeup storage. Underneath here I have a basket. It's just got extra products, cotton balls, that sort of thing. It's kind of a mess, but that's just where I store extra stuff. And then my trash can. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. I store all of my makeup in 2 of these IKEA Helmer units, and it works really, really well. So inside this first drawer here I have foundations, here, primers, concealers in the back. These are my face powders, and then these are just random face products like argan oil. I've got the e.l.f. Eye Refresh here, some eye cream, and a zapper. So as far as my foundations go, I have quite a few. I've got some from Maybelline here, L'Oreal, CoverGirl. I've got an NYC back here, Rimmel, that's one of my all-time favorites. I've got an e.l.f. tinted moisturizer and an e.l.f. foundation here. And then I have another one up here on top that actually broke, so it's just kind of hanging out here with a little baggie on it until I can figure out what to depot that into so it doesn't completely dry out. And then also on top here I just have a giant thing of Vaseline for its various uses and a little mirror, and that's pretty much all I store up there. My concealers, I've got a lot of e.l.f. concealers. I love e.l.f. I've got some Maybelline ones, L'Oreal, an NYC one back here, and then my Hard Candy Glamouflage, which I love. So that's all that's in my first drawer. Next drawer is all blushes, and this is just such a random, like, cluttering of brushes or blushes thrown in here, so there's no real rhyme or reason to how I've got them organized other than back here are my cream blushes. So I don't have very many. Most of them are from e.l.f. You can see one Wet n Wild stick blush that has been in here forever. I probably shouldn't even use it. It's probably expired, but... And then I have just a little sample of an Urban Decay one that I like to use in the summertime. I haven't purchased the full size because that little sample has lasted me forever. You use such a small amount. In here I've got cream blushes. These are all e.l.f. Not cream blushes, powder blushes. These are the contouring blush and bronzer duos. These are the studio blushes, and these are the baked blushes here. I've got some Hard Candy Fox in a Box blushes here. I've done a review on these on my blog. I've got Physicians Formula, Wet n Wild, what are these? Sally Girl blushes. So there's those, and then I've got all of my LA Colors blushes here, and my 2 Tarte blushes. And I'm sorry if you guys can see my pajama bottoms. I'm still wearing pajamas today, and my slippers. So there's that. Let's get real. So that's those. Third drawer down is bronzers and highlighters. So I've got bronzers here, powder highlights here, cream highlights here, and there's just a My Couture highlighting paper pack back in the very, very back. All of these drawer organizers I got from IKEA as well. I don't know what they're called, but I will see if I can find them and link them down below, as well as the Helmer units. But anyways, these are my bronzers. I've got some e.l.f. bronzers, mostly e.l.f. bronzers actually. You guys are going to see a lot of e.l.f. because I love that brand. It's very affordable. My all-time favorite bronzing powder, which is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. And then over here are just some powder highlights. I've got some e.l.f. and a Physicians Formula one. These are cream highlights, so I've got one from Urban Decay, and the rest are all e.l.f. These are the all-over color sticks, which I love for highlighting. Next drawer down, these start my eye products. So these are my eyeshadow bases, cream shadow products, etc. So I've got all of my eyelid primers back here. I've got all 4 of them from e.l.f., as well as an extra one from e.l.f. I've got some Urban Decay primer potions and a Too Faced Shadow Insurance. These back here are all of the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadows, which I like to put on top of my eyeshadow looks to add some sparkle. These are all Maybelline Color Tattoos. I love these. I've also got a MAC paint pot here. These are all e.l.f. Duo eyeshadow creams that I like to use underneath eyeshadow looks as well, and I have one cream eyeshadow from the e.l.f. Studio line. These ones here are all stick eyeshadow bases, so jumbo eyeshadow sticks from e.l.f. I've got some of the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeshadow pencils. I've got a CoverGirl one here, so that's those. And then in this drawer here, or in this section here, are all of my eyeliners. So I've got pencil liners, I've got liquid liners, I've got cream liners, and I also have sharpeners in here. So lots from e.l.f. and Urban Decay, which are my 2 all-time favorites. I've got some NYC ones in there as well as some Physicians Formula, some Bonnabelle, what is this, LA Colors, just lots of different eyeliners there. Oops, sorry if that wasn't in frame. It's really hard to do this. This drawer is all of my eyeshadows that are not in palettes. So I've got, all of these are the e.l.f. Brightening Eye Color Quads. I've also got some single e.l.f. eyeshadows here, some NYC, some more e.l.f. This is my eyebrow kit. I just keep it along the side here so I can always find it. These are all single eyeshadows, so I've got some L'Oreal, some e.l.f., some Urban Decay, some Sephora brand. I think that's pretty much it in there. Well, there's an NYC here, and some Sally Girl, so there's that. I've got some Wet n Wild palettes back here, in limited but very easy access because I love them, especially these trios. And an Almay one. And then back in the very back here, I just have my couple of eyelash products. I don't do lashes ever. So I just have some single lashes and some glue and that sort of thing back there. And down in this very, very bottom drawer is just all of my nail polishes. And I have a separate nail polish collection video that I will link down below if I remember. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, moving on to the second drawers. Here I just have some random office-y style stuff up there. And a power strip. And very, very, very back there in that black bag are just clips for my hot rollers. So the first drawer here are all of my lipsticks. I've got the majority of my lipsticks here, but I've got some overflow in the back. I've got lipsticks from e.l.f., NYC, Maybelline. These are the Vivids. I love these. I've got some e.l.f. mineral lipsticks. Lots of the Revlon lip butters. You guys know I love those. So there's those, and then here are my matte lip colors as well as my lip liner pencils. I don't have very many of those. I've got my EOS lip balms back here. And these are just the e.l.f. lip gloss sticks as well as lip stains from e.l.f. One here from Revlon. That's pretty much it that's in that drawer. Next drawer is all my glosses. So I've got all of the e.l.f. twist up style glosses back here, so the Hyper Shine glosses and the Luscious with Liquid Lipsticks. I've got my Squeezy Tube lip glosses on this side, mostly from e.l.f. I've got some Urban Decay in here as well as some Forever 21 lip glosses. That's pretty much it there. And then these are all my tube glosses. So I've got e.l.f., NYC, Mary Kay, Be a Bombshell, Palladio, and Neutrogena. Here I've got all of my Maybelline Baby Lips. I own every single one that they have, I believe. It's kind of ridiculous, but that's all those. And then here are just all of my other lip balms. So I've got some from e.l.f. I've got some from Sugar, or from Fresh, some Carmex, and then I've got a couple of lip treatment things here. This is an e.l.f. lip exfoliator, and this is Too Faced Lip Insurance. Here, that's pretty much all of my makeup, so here is just some makeup removing things, Q-tips, cotton pads, cotton balls, some face cream back there, my e.l.f. makeup removing cloths that I love. Here is just a huge jumble of hair stuff. It's not at all organized. I need to get some kind of organization going in here, but for now it's just a giant jumble of combs and brushes and hair ties and pins and that sort of thing. This drawer is all of my hair tools, curlers, straighteners, hair dryers, that sort of thing. I have more hair tools that don't fit in this drawer that I've got elsewhere, but this is the majority of them. And then down here, this sad drawer is kind of empty. This is where I'm going to put nail polish overflow that won't fit in that other drawer over there anymore because I've got too many. But for now, there's just some extra nail polish wheels in here and my different, like, press-on nails and salon effects, nail polish strips, that sort of thing in here. So, that's it.